Empyre Savage Avengers issue 1 heads to Mexico, where Conan is not enjoying the wrestling, saying that it's not real combat. A man in front of him becomes angered at his comments, hitting his burrito from his hand, so in response, Conan breaks his beer bottle over the man's head, getting into a fight with the man's friends as a giant Cotati vine smashes through the roof of the stadium. The vine crushes the wrestlers as Conan learns the vine is actually the mooring of a warship that has landed in the city. Aboard the ship, the commander orders his men into the city, telling them to gather up the humans and turn them into fertilizer for the war effort. He says Mexico City was selected for its dense population and low numbers of superhuman threats as the Cotati begin rounding up people, pulling them into the ship's gaping maw. One soldier tries to bring a food cart vendor who tries to negotiate with the Cotati, but Conan arrives, throwing a watermelon at the soldier, taking the man's machete and killing the Cotati and telling the man that he can't negotiate with those who seek to eradicate you. Conan battles more of the soldiers, who stick him with an arrow, which he knows is a coward's weapon. He kills the Cotati archer, asking the remaining who they are and if they are thugs sent by Kulan Gath. Suddenly his vision becomes fuzzy as he realizes the arrow was poison, causing him to fall unconscious. Conan soon awakens on an icy mountain landscape where he is met by Atali, who says that once again the barbarian finds himself where he doesn't belong. She knows he isn't the man he once was, and she isn't afraid of him anymore, since in her nightmares he would torment her, but now she won't allow that anymore. She goes to eat him, but Conan is saved by Venom, who quickly fills him in on the space alien invasion. Conan doesn't know what he's talking about, as it was revealed that he has been in Mexico the whole time, and Atali was just a vision from the plant that almost ate him. Venom throws him a broken parking meter and the Savage Avengers get to work, smashing into a noisy strip club and telling the unaware people that they need to fight for their city. Venom knows that they need firepower, so he commandeers a tanker truck, telling Conan to distract them, but thanks to the local farmers deploying their combine harvesters, he doesn't need much of a distraction. The Cotati, however, manage to stab the old farmer, so Conan helps him, telling him that he will be avenged, but before he passes, he needs the man to show him how to operate the machine. Utilizing the combine harvester, Conan runs down the Cotati invaders, cutting them into grass clippings as Venom returns with the truck, smashing it into a car and allowing him enough momentum to flip the truck into the Cotati warship's maw, blowing up the entire ship. Out of the rubble, Venom and Conan emerge victorious, and Conan wants to continue the mission Venom was on at looking at a possible museum heist. Venom says that he has it mistaken since there was no heist and that he was just there to enjoy the local museums, and he doesn't want to rob anyone of their culture. Conan is upset that the battle interrupted his dinner, and Venom says that he's hungry as well, but luckily Conan knows a man who owes him a meal, so heading back to the food cart vendor he saved, Conan and Venom enjoy some hard-earned tacos. Empyre Savage Avengers issue 1 was an absolutely hilarious and fun time with Venom and Conan as the anti-heroes take the fight to the Cotati and help save Mexico City. I love the simplicity of the setup as well. Aliens mess with Conan's dinner and thus he decides to just kill them all and Venom gets involved. That's it, and that's great, and that's all you need to get the action going. While this tie-in doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, there's nothing in this book that's particularly pertinent to the overall Empyre storyline, I highly recommend it since it's just a fun, fantastic buddy cop style action book, and how there hasn't been a Venom Conan miniseries or ongoing is something I'll never know since it's a license to print money. I'm gonna give this issue an 8.5 out of 10.